Embark on a wild ride. The daring dinosaur duo's spectacular start.
In the heart of a dense, prehistoric jungle, where the air was thick with humidity and the ground was carpeted with lush foliage.
Two unlikely companions roamed side by side, Dippy the daring Diplodocus and Rex the reckless Tyrannosaurus.
Despite their contrasting sizes and temperaments, they shared an unbreakable bond forged through countless adventures.
On a particularly sweltering afternoon, as they ambled through the undergrowth, Dippy's keen eyes caught sight of something peculiar nestled amidst a tangle of vines. With a curious tilt of his elongated neck, he nudged Rex, who was busy snapping at butterflies.
"Look there, Rex," Dippy exclaimed, gesturing towards the obscured object.
"Do you see what I see?" Rex paused mid-snap, his gaze following Dippy's outstretched neck to the hidden cave entrance. His eyes lit up with excitement, and a toothy grin spread across his fearsome visage.
"A cave," Rex exclaimed, his voice echoing through the dense foliage.
"I wonder what treasures lie within." With a shared sense of curiosity, the daring duo approached the cave entrance, their air thick with anticipation.
The cavern's mouth yawned wide, inviting them into its shadowy depths, and without hesitation, they ventured forth.
Inside, the darkness enveloped them like a thick blanket, broken only by slivers of sunlight that filtered through the tangled vines.
The air was cool and musty, filled with the scent of earth and age.
"Careful now, Rex," Dippy cautioned, his voice barely above a whisper. "We don't know what dangers may lurk within." But Rex was already bounding ahead, his excitement palpable as he explored every nook and cranny of the cavern. His massive footsteps echoed of the rocky walls, sending pebbles skittering across the floor. Dippy followed close behind, his neck swaying from side to side,
as he surveyed their surroundings with a mixture of caution and curiosity. The walls of the cavern were adorned with strange markings, hieroglyphs etched into the stone by some long-forgotten hand.
As they delved deeper into the cavern, their eyes fell upon a sight that took their breath away, a pedestal, crumbling with age, upon which rested a gleaming crystal pulsating with an otherworldly light.
Rex's eyes widened with wonder, and he took a hesitant step forward, his claws scraping against the rocky floor. "What is this?" he murmured, reaching out to touch the crystal's smooth surface.
But Dippy held him back, a note of caution in his voice.
"Wait, Rex," he said, his gaze fixed on the pulsating crystal. "We must proceed with care. This may be more than it seems."
With a sense of trepidation, Dippy extended his neck towards the crystal, the hairs on his spine standing on end as he drew closer.
As his outstretched claw made contact with the crystal's surface,
a surge of energy coursed through his body, enveloping him in a dazzling glow.
Rex watched in awe as Dippy's form shimmered and shifted, his silhouette morphing before his very eyes. And then, in an instant, the transformation was complete. Dippy stood before him, his form bathed in an otherworldly light,
his once docile demeanor replaced by an air of determination and strength.
He had become something more than just a Diplodocus, he had become a hero.
Rex's eyes widened with amazement, his jaws agape as he beheld his friend's newfound power.
And in that moment, he knew that their lives would never be the same again. Together, they had stumbled upon something greater than they could have ever imagined.
A destiny that would lead them on a journey beyond their wildest dreams. With a shared sense of excitement and wonder, the daring duo stepped out of the cavern and into the unknown, ready to face whatever adventures awaited them as the daring dinosaur duo.
Their newfound powers pulsating with energy, Dippy and Rex embarked on a journey, filled with trials and tribulations that would test the limits of their strength and courage.
Their first challenge arose as they ventured deep into the heart of a treacherous swamp,
where murky waters obscured hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface.
With each step, the squelch of mud beneath their feet echoed through the dense foliage, and the air hung heavy with the scent of decay. But Dippy and Rex pressed on, their determination unwavering as they navigated the treacherous terrain. Suddenly, without warning, the ground beneath them gave way, sending them tumbling into the murky depths below. As they struggled to break free from the grasp of the swamp's embrace,
they were set upon by a fearsome creature, a colossal serpent with gleaming scales and razor-sharp fangs.
With a hiss of malice, it lunged forward, intent on making them its next meal.
But Dippy was quick to react, channeling his electrified powers into a blinding burst of light that sent the serpent recoiling in pain. Meanwhile, Rex snapped and snarled with ferocious determination, his jaws crackling with energy as he fought tooth and claw against their slithering adversary. After a fierce struggle, they emerged victorious, their bodies battered and bruised but their spirits unbroken.
With a shared sense of relief, they continued their journey, knowing that greater challenges lay ahead.
Their next trial came in the form of a towering mountain range
that loomed ominously in the distance, its jagged peaks piercing the sky like ancient sentinels. Undeterred, the daring duo pressed onward, their eyes fixed on the summit that beckoned them ever higher. As they ascended the treacherous slopes, they encountered all manner of obstacles.
Raging rivers, bottomless chasms, and ferocious beasts intent on testing their resolve.
But with each challenge they faced, Dippy and Rex stood side by side, their bond stronger than ever. At last, they reached the foot of the tallest peak, where a fearsome dragon awaited them, its scales shimmering in the sunlight. With a mighty roar, Rex charged forward, his jaws crackling with energy as he clashed with the beast in a spectacular display of power.
Meanwhile, Dippy unleashed bolts of lightning from his electrified neck, striking the dragon with precision and skill. Together, they fought with all their might, their determination unwavering as they battled against the odds. After a fierce struggle, the dragon finally lay defeated at their feet, its once fearsome roar reduced to a whimper. With victory achieved, the daring dinosaur duo stood triumphant atop the mountain peak,
their spirits soaring as they gazed out at the vast expanse before them.
But their journey was far from over, and greater challenges awaited them on the horizon.
With a shared sense of purpose and a bond that could not be broken, Dippy and Rex pressed onward, ready to face whatever trials lay ahead as the daring dinosaur duo. Having proven themselves as true heroes, Dippy and Rex continued their journey across the prehistoric landscape, their bond stronger than ever and their resolve unwavering. Along the way, they encountered friends both old and new, from brave Triceratops warriors to wise old Brontosaurus sages. With each passing day, their legend grew, their names whispered in awe by creatures great and small.
But their greatest challenge lay ahead as they faced off against the ultimate evil.
An ancient sorcerer who sought to enslave the entire dinosaur kingdom for his own nefarious purposes.
With the fate of their world hanging in the balance, the daring dinosaur duo prepared for their most epic battle yet. The sorcerer's lair loomed before them, a dark and foreboding fortress nestled deep within the heart of a desolate wasteland. Towering spires reached towards the sky like skeletal fingers, casting long shadows across the barren landscape.
With a shared glance and a nod of determination, Dippy and Rex advanced towards the looming fortress, their electric powers crackling with anticipation.
As they crossed the threshold into the sorcerer's domain, they were
met with a wave of dark energy that washed over them like a tidal wave.
But they pressed on, undeterred, their hearts filled with courage and their minds focused on the task at hand.
Within the fortress walls, they encountered all manner of dark creatures, twisted abominations born of the sorcerer's foul magic. With each foe they faced, Dippy and Rex fought with all their might,
their powers complementing each other in a dazzling display of strength and skill.
Bolts of lightning arced from Dippy's electrified neck, striking down their enemies with precision and speed,
while Rex's jaws crackled with energy as he tore through their ranks with ferocious determination.
But their true test came in the form of the sorcerer himself, a figure cloaked in shadows and shrouded in mystery.
With a wave of his hand, he unleashed all manner of dark magic upon them, testing the limits of their strength and resolve.
But Dippy and Rex refused to back down, drawing upon the power of their friendship and the bonds they had forged throughout their journey. With a mighty roar, Rex lunged forward, his jaws ablaze with energy as he clashed with the sorcerer in a titanic struggle for supremacy.
Meanwhile, Dippy unleashed torrents of lightning from his electrified neck, striking down the sorcerer's minions with ease.
With each blow they struck, the sorcerer's power waned, his once impenetrable defenses crumbling before their onslaught.
At last, with a final surge of strength, Dippy and Rex delivered the decisive blow, their combined powers overwhelming the sorcerer and sending him crashing to the ground in defeat. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded, the daring dinosaur duo stood victorious, their enemy vanquished and their world safe once more.
As they surveyed the ruins of the sorcerer's lair, Dippy and Rex knew that their journey was far from over.
But with their bond stronger than ever and their powers united,
They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead as the daring dinosaur duo.
Protectors of the prehistoric world and champions of justice for all time. And so, with heads held high and hearts full of courage, they set out once more, their legend destined to endure for generations to come.